Hello and welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video of Claude Masterclass. And in this part of the video, we're going to learn about skills. So, what is a skill? Before I dive in, let's go with some theory. So, skills are basically like the project I shown you. Projects are only limited to the parts of the file that you allow them to be, which means you can give instruction that only applies to number of files, number of work, number of conversation that you only want. But skills are same thing, but more complex. It could be a script, it could be painting, it could be your instruction, but it applies to universally if it turned on. So where can you find that skill? Well, you can find the skill in the customization section now. Previously, it used to be in the settings. Now they have moved this to a separate button called customization right here, as you can see. So inside skill, inside customization, you get connector and skill. Inside connector, you can connect your GitHub file and Google Drive file and ask the AI to categorize, summarize, or understand any file within these two. And within skill, you can create a skill. If you press the plus button, you can already see that there are already number of skills that has been already created. And Claude by default uses this. I didn't create any of that. It's just by default here. Now, if you press here, you can create a skill. And you can upload a skill. You can save a skill with MD file. And you can also just write a skill. So here I'm going to give it a name to my skill. It's going to be a GIF generator. This skill is going to generate GIF as smoothly as possible. Now the instruction part. So I already created this instruction here. Here it talks about the Slack specific constraint and workflow, design polish, and animation concept all in on place, which actually make the workflow of the Claude much more robust, much more thoughtful. So here I'm just going to create the skill. And here's my skill. And I can turn it on and off. So let's see how it looks when our skill is turned on, off. So I'm going to ask the Claude to create a GIF. Let's create a new chat, and here I'm going to have this create this GIF. I will just ask the generate an animated GIF of a cat typing furiously on a keyboard for Slack. Let's see what it does when the skill is turned off, and then we'll compare it to turn on version. Well, as you can see, it already checked the skill. Let's see what happened. So it couldn't find any available skills because it turned off. Anyway, it's being created here. I'm not sure how much good it is with the details of a cat, but we'll see. And it's creating with a Python script. So it just created the software within itself to create this. And there you go. It's not bad actually. So that's that. Now I'm going to turn on the skill. And then just remember this, open a new chat and paste the exact same prompt and making sure that the skill is turned on. And let's see how it looks now. And as you can see, my skill has been noticed by Claude and it's following this. Now we just wait and see what happens when it's complete. This is actually hidden thought. I mean, you're not supposed to see this, but it's just a thought of AI. It's not the actual product. Still being generated. And there you go. I think it has this vibe of pixelated version and it's more detailed, isn't it? Well, it's up to you. I think both can be likable depending on your choice. But those who prefer this pixelated vibe might go for this. So now you know how you can create this kind of GIF with skill, and even though I didn't prompt anything else, it just looked at the skill and created this, a better version of that GIF. And I hope that convince you to try the skill feature. That'll be all. Thank you for watching and have a good day.